Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive #1, #2 employee. Leave a message at the... Hey, Jamie, it's me, Jamie. This is your daily pep talk. I know it's been rough going ever since people found out about your a cappella group, Mad Harmony, but you will bounce back. I mean, you're the guy always helping people find coverage options with the Name Your Price tool. It should be you giving me the pep talk. Now get out there, hit that high note, and take Mad Harmony all the way to nationals this year! Sorry, it's pitchy.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Blog Talk Radio.
Check. Crock board, nigga. Cut me up in the mic. Yeah. You know what I mean? MSMG. SUC, homie. Let go. Yeah. One time for them Texas niggas grinding. 2 times for the Cali niggas shining, man. Yeah. Get money, my nigga. MSMG. It's Sensei, my nigga. Let go, get this money, let's grind. Trappin', I'm a D-boy, getting it out. 7 niggas pack, still swerving in the lack. In the hoop, poppin' crack, out of black the cross. Street nigga, homeless, steady smoking on the good. Keep my hand on my ratchet when I'm rolling the ride. I'm in the candy paint, rolling on the leather wood. It's understood that a nigga know I'm holding it down. In the book, rolling slow, niggas turn up the sign. Twist the squares of the sack, trying to burn up a pine. I get it from the plug, you can get it for the love. Take it back to your city, nigga, turn up your time. H-time, nigga, main leaning at the jug. Got the loud in the air, out the paint pouring mud. 8-shot gauge, every shot throwing slugs. But it's play around here, everybody showing love, nigga.
Cushion a double cup would have me in my mood. I'm feeling muddy, little buddy pulling up a 4x2. Long live the Kirkman, getting slowed and throw like we used to do. Rest in peace, Pimp C. Rest in peace, DJ Screw. Hustle hard on the daily, we stay bringing that real. G's moving, I gives a fuck how a critic feels. I'm from the CPT with them knuckleheads about politicking. Straight head busters, boy. Nah, they ain't fucking with us. This one for them Texas niggas grinding. Double up for my Cali niggas shining. Pops put me on E3 the Tiny G. Running around as a kid in these Compton streets. Mama knew I was always up to no good. Bellin' the city with my boys from the neighborhood. Young street punks known for bringing wood. You don't want peace, don't get it misunderstood. I had a few set of cold ones on my team, stuck by my side, but commitment had me on some other thing. I wasn't pushing them away, but you know what I mean. When the chick moving too fast, trying to press this beast. Time and patience really matter in order to make it work. They say I'm stubborn, sometimes I can be a jerk. I put it down, she'll probably bust 3 times first. Might be the Aquarius in me, boy, I make a squirt. I ain't perfect, I'm one of the realest that you ever meet. E3, my name run heavy in these city streets. Second son of a real nigga from the sea. O-M-P, T-O-N, and that's Eazy E. They always said, boy, you handsome and you gon' break hearts. A rip through them like hollow tips, don't make me start. A little overpossessive, I had to run from ya. She say, don't do me this way. 3, I got love for ya.
I'm never trying to do you low, knowing that I'm working hard, grinding at the studio. Better miss me with that ultimatum. Rent is due, so I'm chasing. You gotta think about it once or twice. Don't do me wrong, I'm just out here living life. If you lose me, you lose your ways. Locked up in a cage, might have to do you that way.
I was on the late night getting bread. She was on her knees trying to give me head. It's money over anything, gotta chase. Half naked hoe, don't know her place. She was on some rats all on your page. I was on some nigga trying to hit the stage. Enough of this trying to sweat you, bitch. Just get your ass on all fours. Choking you while I'm hit you, get to screaming it's yours. I'ma do you like you should get done. Hit and run. And another one. Just fix a nigga a plate. Watch your homegirls hate, cause ain't no pay you, bitch. So let's just get that straight. You love a Compton G with a couple of tats. Here comes the ones well known with a couple of gats. I'm from the land where it's hood and some pretty little bitch. I had you caught up trying to fuck in some serious shit. Yeah.
I'm never trying to do you low, knowing that I'm working hard, grinding at the studio. Better miss me with that ultimatum. Rent is due, so I'm chasing. You gotta think about it once or twice. Don't do me wrong, I'm just out here living life. If you lose me, you lose your way. Locked up in the cage, might have to do you that way.
Rent's due, gotta get it, so I'm grinding in the trap. Tuck it flush if the pigs come, better stash your rack. Studio is in the spot, that's how I make my guap. Need that big to the feature rocks or some pot shit. Feel a certain type of way when I'm trying to make it happen. Hate complaining and the nagging. Eureka Gold got me lagging. You know I'm working hard, grinding to provide for us. Never trying to do you low, be patient, mind God we trust. And better miss me with that ultimatum. And made them time to pick and choose, telling my homies that you hate them now. I'm feeling like your niggas locked up in the cage. Turn the tables on your ass and threw the cuffs up on the stage. Never listen to the talks that we have. Pushing me further and further away. How we clash, why? I'm in the laboratory daily working on these hits. Ain't tripping off these groupie bitches, but I need the chips. Twitter, gotta pay rent. Wah.
Yeah. Everybody grab their eggnog and Hennessy.
This goes out to all my homeboys out there locked down.
I wish I had love.
To those who
I wish I had love.
Throughout my life as a child, my mama covered me with blessings. Taking God for another year, bringing love in the present. But who cares about us homeless people? God do. Don't be stingy, give a little, cause he loves you. It's been a long time coming, you say, for this day. I'm feeling the dreams as a kid, for the Christmas that I never enjoyed to live. Spread love to my old boys locked down in the pen. Spread love to my homies that pass that I'ma see again. Enemies and friends, it's Christmas, let's join hands. Every woman, every man, across every land. What's the solution for your 9/7 resolution? Is it love or 8 times running out, homie? You.
I'm in the middle, in the rapture, in the mixture. Clear as daylight, it's painted clearer than a picture. I get my focus like a lens. I start visioning all my friends, mansions and ends. Now when I was 18, it was seen. Thoughts of a team wouldn't prevail, but I'm thinking, oh well, that's life, and I'ma be a G. But for what I see, the ones close to me wanted to be what I be. Have what I had, write what I write, with my pen and my pad. But ain't nobody gonna take what I made, and don't nobody make what I made. The 38 cover with the chrome plate. Realize lies, open your eyes, who's the real homie? Now.
I wish I had love. I wish I had love. Growing up all alone, I wish I had love. Every Christmas without a gift, I wish I had love. I give love to all my homies, wish they had love. Every day I phone the block, I wish I had love. I wish I had love. I wish I had love.
Say what? Say what?
Now as I lay myself to sleep at night, I pray the Lord my soul to keep, so I can try to do right. There's no one else that I can turn to. I'm asking a favor, or just Russell, Jesus Christ, Lord, I'm asking you. Please help me out, cause this my last day. Cause if I die today, I'm going to hell, and that ain't the way that I wanna live my life, see. I'm having a few simple problems, and you're the one who just can help me. I've done a lot of crazy things in my day, being Mr. Scrooge and Christmas out there really trying to get paid. Now I know that was the wrong move. Please forgive me for my sins, and that's what I'm asking you. I read my Bible to keep in tune to what you say, but this is the first time in 19 years that I ever prayed to be straight up and be serious. I believe in you, God. My mom said you
I came from a small city called Philly. My cousin Brian just passed. The homie Kel-El just passed. Time's moving too fast. I wonder will I last. Lord, we in the world of lust, drugs, and cash, and I'm caught up. But this ain't the way I was brought up. Now I have doubts. What's that all about? Now we smoke weed, now we get high, and I don't have answers when my mama asks why. Why do I do what I do when I feel kinda low when I'm on top of the sky? I'm my own enemy, with no energy to try. I stopped along the middle of the trail, waiting to inhale and exhale instead of waiting to excel. Now, when I was 18, it would seem thoughts of a teen wouldn't prevail, but I'm thinking, oh well.
I wish you had love. All the needy kids alive wish they had love. All the kids with disease wish they had love. To all the bums on my corner wish they had love. To the whole world wide, I wish we had love. Wish I had love. Wish I had love. Yeah. And this goes out to the world. Both sides. Death row. Once we say Merry Christmas. And we out. Snoop Dogg, we be giving love. Every day up on the corner, we be giving love. All my homies in the corner, we be giving love. Giving it up to all my homies, wish I had love. Every day and every night, I wish I had love. Thank God for shedding light on my life. Yes, I had love.
Yeah, everybody get that eggnog with some drinking. Friday, kick it. Christmas time. Time for chilling. You know what I mean?
Not killing. So let's make it to C98. To all my homeboys in the pen, all the homies, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we out, and we'll see you when you get out.
Yeah, what it do? It's your boy King Eric the Ruler, alongside Illa the Sandman, and we are the Guillotine.
Yeah, buddy. Merry Christmas
and
to all.
That's right. We got my homegirl as a special guest. I call her Mrs. Chinchilla.
Miss Chinchilla?
She's in the building.
It's a girl, Kitty, name Point. How y'all doing?
Okay. Merry Christmas to you, too.
Merry Christmas to y'all. And Fleetwood from the Compton Pickers said to tell y'all Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
That's right. Merry Christmas and happy Heady Friday.
Huh?
Yes, indeed. We jumping out the window with this podcast here. We jumping out like Bernard Hopkins out the ring for this one. So we got
early.
We got the youngest of the late Eazy E's son in the building right now. Baby Eazy E3.
Sir.
Let's bring him on.
Wrong.
You there, bro?
I sure am, but I ain't the youngest.
Let's give him a round of applause anyway.
Hey, I ain't mad at it.
Gonna put some respect on his name.
You know what I'm saying? We thought she was, but we can't be surprised. We already know, man. Eazy was a rock star. He was all over the place. So I'm saying, God bless that man.
It's 11 of us total, so you know.
Yes, indeed, bro. How you doing tonight, man?
Oh, I'm cool. I'm just cooling, just chilling right now. Just got through eating.
Okay.
No,
what you had to eat? What you was eating on? You eating some Christmas fruitcake? Christmas dinner?
Just a little norm, just a little regular, a little hamburger and shit. Nothing major.
No booty? Nothing?
Okay.
You know, eat one of them regular fat burgers.
You know, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, you gotta get.
What's up, Teddy? I said you ain't eat any more boudin since you left Houston. Oh, you know when I come back, this is for sure. You know, we had to hit us to that boudin down south. You don't know nothing about it. You ain't loving it though.
Oh wait.
Yeah, man, that's that preparation food right there before you go on interviews. That's just for our listeners. You get some of that in you, you good. Your interviews will be short.
Soaks up the alcohol. You know, soaks up the alcohol and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's, 2016 is about to come to a close within about a week and a half, man. Are you pleased with what you accomplished this year?
Oh, I mean, it is what it is, Just going with it step by step, day at a time. But other than that, I mean, I'm happy for what it is. Going to the next year, hit the reset button and come fresh, come new. It's a whole nother year, so, ain't going to go dwell on the past. It is what it is for the present on.
So. Okay.
That's right, man. So you have a project dropping, man. Can you tell us about it?
I mean, I'm working. I ain't got no exclusive date for it, no set date as far as when it's coming out. But I'm just doing a little here and there, doing little features on the side. But other than that, still in Compton, coming sometime 2017.
So what you got out right now, so people could be on the lookout for it. They can find your material at.
I mean, right now I'm just wiggling around, just working with other artists out of the country here and there in the States, and just doing little feature hooks, verses, and
what I'm saying, like, do you have anything posted, like SoundCloud,
Yeah, I got all that. The Baby Eazy
iTunes.
Yep, all you gotta do is search Baby Eazy, BABYEZYE on anything you possibly on. You'll be able to find me. SoundCloud, all that, YouTube, anything. Same as Instagram, Twitter, all that, same handle.
That's what's up. So you have any guests to look for? Go ahead.
I was just saying, I heard he was coming back out to Houston for a show January 25th. Mm-hmm. That's what you doing? I sure am. I will be coming back to the Big H. You just say enough for the listeners, it'll be Chemical Young Almeida Geno on January 21st. That's a Saturday. Just to put it out there.
Yes, indeed. That whole West Coast South connection has been heavy.
All top, that's how we moving. We rocking with everybody, but you know how it is with the West and the South. We got our wide variety of similarities. So,
especially with the whole independent thing going, because that's been on print going back to the late '80s.
Yeah, it's wide open. I mean, right now, I mean, we got a better advantage than most of the OGs who was doing music back then, because they didn't have no social media like that. They didn't have no, they wasn't too internet savvy. We got all that, so it's kind of like easier for us to get our music out there other than just straight out the truck with it like the OGs was doing back in the day.
Yeah, because it's just like we talked about on many shows that it cuts off a lot of traveling. You ain't got to go through the yellow pages to find certain artists, or you ain't talk to that man's uncle.
Yeah.
Get to somebody. It's a whole.
real.
So they cut off a lot of expenses, and I think that's what a huge advantage that the internet has right now for a lot of the up and comers.
Yeah. Mhm. We're talking about
going
playing,
back,
man. What's that I hear in the background?
Well, that's the NWA. We had to pay homage, you know.
You already know.
Yeah. I know I ain't tripping.
You know what I'm saying? We
nah,
gotta
that's
have
the studio work
some,
right there. That ain't me driving.
You know, we gotta have everything set up. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have it all laid out. You know, the perfect atmosphere.
Mhm. You know, home ain't like home sweet home, basically. Really is. For me.
It's that whole Rap City type vibe we wanted to set off for this show, you know?
Huh?
It's that whole little Rap City vibe we wanted to bring back for this show.
I feel it.
Hey, I got a question for you. You know, whenever you did the shows out here, you always you started off with some tracks from your father before you started into your set. Do you do that every show? Is that what people can expect every show, like when you come back to Houston?
You talking about as far as a little tribute?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that on the normal. That's not 100% really. Every time I do something, I'm gonna come out like that. Then I'm gonna just get into mine, you know.
Cause that was tight. Before I started bragging about it, I didn't want to get people all just up, and then you come out and they don't hear it. So, everybody know. Okay, that's what I want to know.
I always gotta bring in the first coming, you know, so they know where I came from. That's why I do my thing afterwards. I can't do me first and then do that afterwards. I'd rather do that first so they know where I came from.
It works very well. You sound just like him. If you close your eyes, hey, if you haven't seen this man in concert, let me tell you, he comes out strong. He hits it strong behind it because, you know, his dad got some dope lyrics, but then when he put his own lyrics on his own set, it's like, damn, this dude got different shit. And he sounds just like his dad. So when he's doing the tribute to his dad at first, you just like, damn, if you close your eyes, you think you're at an Eazy concert. And then when you start hearing the songs you might not have heard before because you know Eazy didn't sing them, you look up and you like, damn, this nigga's shit is kind of hard too. Like, damn, that's where you get it from. So
that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy to say. That is pretty crazy to say. Like, given the fact that, you know, Eazy E had that one of a kind voice, that high pitched voice. Like, it was still rugged, but it was high pitched. So for you to emulate that voice, that's pretty crazy. Even though that's, you know, your father and stuff.
And it's his real voice though. It's like, I guess I don't know. It's his real voice because I was waiting for it to change when he did his thing, but it was like the same voice, just a different tone and different words. And he was like, okay, I heard this is Eazy, but it's not Eazy. It's Eazy too. So you like, damn. You have to really look at him, and then he has a very good performance style. He brings it into his music, and it's a banging ass show. So for nobody that hadn't seen it before, you better get out and see that boy. It's something serious.
There you
go.
go.
The whole voice. Yeah, and another thing too, what grabbed me was you could tell also that he's putting more in depth with his flow as well. So it's not like he's trying to emulate Eazy. He's trying to, you know, carve his own niche into the game, and that's what makes him stand out.
And he does it well. He just got that unique voice like his dad, so it wasn't hard to put the tribute together and flow right into his shit. He does his own shit very well, like you just see. So it makes it a great show. I had told him before, I was mad when I was young and I couldn't go see the Eazy E, and then he passed, and I knew I wouldn't get the chance to see him. But when I saw E3 do his show, I wasn't mad at my dad anymore. I was like, you know what? I felt like I went to an Eazy E concert. And it was even better because it has Eazy E set, and then it has Eazy E3 set. I was jamming, I was live, I was crunk that night with a consistent amount. Damn it.
Right.
That's what's. So what age
did
you
was the name of that track that you did?
Oh yeah, we had a 2-piece question.
Right. That was a combo right there.
Oh, I didn't even catch it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he go.
Like what?
Yeah,
you wanna ask him first, or I ask him?
You go ahead and ask him.
Now I was gonna ask you, what was the name of that track that you performed when you sounded just like Eazy?
Ain't no telling, man. I can't recall it, man. I did so much. I did about like
I think he had like 3 songs.
Was it one of mine or was it one of my pops?
It could be.
I can't help it. You know, it's all in me. I can't help it.
He did like 3 songs and then he did his stuff.
Okay.
What was that next question?
For that other two piece. I was gonna ask you, what age did you start rapping? What age did you start rapping?
I probably when I was 8, but you know, like nobody gonna take an 8-year-old serious talking about the same shit my pop's talking about. So you know, I just took a little time to season up, and you know, I probably started taking it serious when I was like a little in high school, probably like 10th grade or some shit, you know, and then I just carried over. Start doing, start getting a little software on my own and start recording at home, and I was just flying shit ever since.
That's what it is, man. And how do you try to stand out from your peers?
I mean, I just do me. That's just the only way I can stand out from my peers. I mean, we all different. I'm my own man, so I stand out just that way. I do me. People respect me for me, and that's just how I rock. Feel me? I stand out from plenty of people, but I'm humble, so a lot of people mess with me. So, but other than that, I just stand out in that way. Just be me. Everybody can't be me. I can't be everybody else.
Is there any artists out there or producers that you ever wanted to work with? That you never worked with yet?
I mean, honestly, I could throw a lot of names out there. I'll be here all night talking about it, but other than that, anything hot, I'm not going to lie. I mess with a lot of independent cats who do their thing and, make it work from that point of view. But, I got different sounds. People expect, when they expect me being who I am or being my father's son, and they think I'm strictly West Coast, and that ain't my whole thing. Like I know where I came from.
Shit.
My whole thing is, I come from the West Coast.
Bitches.
I come from the hey, that happened everywhere though.
Yeah, of course. But that's what your father was known for.
Yeah,
he was like, if you don't suck this dick. Like, he was reckless.
Yeah. But I got all type of sound, man. I got, it don't matter what it is. Like any producer, it don't matter. West Coast beat, East Coast beat, down south, all that. Anything hot, I'm a rider. But it don't matter to me, man. I'm open to doing a lot of different shit. I did house music, man, techno shit, just redoing one of my pop songs over, and they just put it on a techno beat, and that motherfucker is all worldwide. Feel me? So
whoa.
And they don't even think it's me. They think it's my pops like a motherfucker. Like that ain't you. Hell nah. What you got, an auto tune or something sound like that?
Techno? Oh shit! I have to look for this shit.
I mean, if you want to put it up,
you gotta dig in the truth. Yeah, you gotta let us know. We will throw that shit on the air.
You can put it on the SoundCloud. It's on SoundCloud, man. Gangsta,
we gonna
Baby
check that out.
Eazy. You can pull that up. That's some shit people wasn't expecting me to do just because of who I am. But it's like, shit, man. I know where it's at, man. I'm not gonna play with people. I know where the money at. I know how to get down. I don't discriminate on no music. If it's hot, it's hot. If it's not, then it is what it is. But if you listen to it, you wouldn't believe it's me. Be real with you, but then you'll be like, damn, if that's you, boy, hell nah.
Now, was that really, challenging to do a track like that?
Hell no, man. Listen, how I did it, I went in the studio and recorded over the original beat, Gangsta, of the NWA shit, and I did my thing. I just did my pops work. All they did was, link it up with a DJ out from France and shit, and he made it work, So it's, I done been in situations where I done ran into people who didn't know who I was, and once they found out, based off me playing that song, I ran into a couple white cats I ran into, and they was like, man, I played it. They said, "Wait, that's you." We hear that in Hollywood all the time. You know, I never expected to even get there, to be honest. But shit, it is what it is.
Wow. The EM checks is gonna be coming soon, man. You gotta probably break us off some, man.
Hey,
make off the cuff radio great again. I've been saying that for weeks.
Saying you're a little capable over there, man.
Like we said, once again, you know what I'm saying? The number is 619-924-0703. You know, holla at Eazy 3, you know what I'm saying? In the building, chopping it up.
Really don't.
So when you call in, press 1, because I was a jackass that didn't know that at first. You got to press 1, damn it.
That's
right. A lot of cats sitting on the phone like, I don't know. Hey, you got to press that 1 button.
Yes, sir.
But, you know, we going back into your background a little bit, man. Like, you have any, like, MCs that inspire your style?
I mean, not necessarily. I'm not going, you know, not to put nobody down or nothing, but I mean, unless you ask me, is anybody I grew up listening to that I don't know, you know. I mean, like I said, I got a lot of different sounds to where, you know, I can really say, just to throw some names out, you know, like even Andre 3000, man. I'm not gonna say it's similar to my style, but as far as me growing up outside of a lot of West Coast cats that I normally, you know, I could throw out there, but you know, I listen to a wide variety of artists from all sides, all coasts. You know, from Method Man, Redman, all that, man. Even old Dirty Bastard, fuck with all that back in the day, growing up. Then was fortunate enough to end up doing a song with an old Dirty Bastard son, young Dirty Bastard, and Big Pun son, Chris Rivers.
Yes,
you know,
Shouts go out to YDB. We had him on the show, shit, like what, a few years back.
It was last year.
That motherfucker.
He called us on a surprise tip.
Yeah, spinning freestyle and everything. Motherfucker, he spinning freestyle talking about he had sex with a one-legged bitch or some shit like that. Like, this dude was, YDB crazy.
Yeah.
And he said, shorty had one leg, but that one leg was sexy as hell.
On the real.
I might have to I might have to retrieve that show. Because I wasn't even expecting him to call, period. That was one of those situations where the word gets out and it just surprises us. So it just show you on live radio, you never know who calling.
That's why they call it off the cuff, you know. You never know who's listening. Somebody could just press one, that shit end up being Suge Knight coming to kill our asses.
Yeah, you ain't calling this show, though. You ain't got no privileges.
Yeah, man. So getting into the rap game and everything, man. Like, what was the main challenges you had to deal with?
I mean, shit. Besides, you know, just losing my father, man. You know, as a child, I lost my pops when I was 7 years old. So, you know, outside of that, I mean, I done been through, you know, majority of the shit majority of motherfuckers been through, you know, in life, you know, outside of music. You know, as far as streets and, you know, not even go that far, but shit, you know, just life in general, man. Like, you know, I'm still here. I'm 28. You know what I'm saying? So most of my people I hung around with in my time, you know, they ain't even around to, you know, to even see it. You feel me? See us doing what we doing, but you know, that was my hard time coming up, just losing my close ones that was close to me. Other than that, you know, music is music.
Yeah.
You know, that's the easy part to me. You know, besides my pops being gone, this shit is easy to me.
Well, why is it that they only basically magnify your older brother, Eazy Junior? Yeah.
I mean,
they only basically talk about him other than everybody else.
I mean, you know, a lot of people know of him. You know, not to say that people don't know of me. A lot of people know of him. You know, he's the firstborn, period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? He was signed, you know, to Universal, you know, at a time. So a lot of people knew what he was doing at a point. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they still follow him. So, you know, a lot of people, that's why they speak highly of him. He's still doing what he's doing. But other than that, you know, people just they don't know too much as far as me because I'm in the cut. You know, I do all my shit, you know, from the dirt. So, you know what I'm saying? He's been in a position already to where a lot of people know him. You know, he's going over doing shows overseas, so he got to follow him. You got to follow him overseas. You got to follow him. You know, period, point blank. If you fuck with Eazy E, you gonna fuck with us regardless. You know what I'm saying? Not to say everybody is. You know what I'm saying? Because we do get a couple people that, you know, they might be salty or whatever. You know, thinking it is what it ain't, but it is what it is. So, but other than that, you know, that's what it is. He the firstborn. You know, so a lot of people been following him as far as back in the day, as far as what he was doing. They just know of him, you know, a little bit more than me or, you know, some of our other siblings. But other than that, they still do know of us. But other than that, they speak of him more because he's, you know, he's been doing this shit for 10 plus years, damn near 12 years. You know, so
yeah, you're right. Come to think of it, you're definitely right.
Yeah, he was signing Universal, man, back, you know, some years back. So, you know, a lot of people was tuning into what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. You know, we can't help the fact. You know, I can't help the fact he was born first. You know, so that's why it don't bother me because, you know, when he going out and do his thing, majority of the time I'm going on the road with. You know, if I'm not on the road with, I'm going to go do one of my own. You know, so if not, I'm with him. So I see how it is. I know what he's doing. He out there doing what he do. He just got back from Australia a couple weeks ago. He went and did a tour with DJ Yella in Australia. So just those little moves, you know, people watch.
Sure, you gotta let that nigga know. You gotta watch out for them Kangaroos, be them Kangaroos.
Oh yeah, I gotta go back in March.
They knocking niggas out, putting dogs in headlocks.
I went about like a year and a half ago, and I wasn't fucking with them. You know, I was like that. Nah, for real. I was out there for a couple of days. I guess certain spots we was in, you know, you ain't gonna see no kangaroos. You feel me? They more. You know how they is. They in the bush. Man, we must have pulled up to this little.
I thought the motherfuckers be walking down the street.
Check this out, man. Listen, you will catch some. It's like, you know, we ain't from out there. We don't live out there to see it enough. But man, we got to the room. We went and did like a little appearance for a little show we were supposed to do. We didn't end up doing it, but we just still showed up. On the way back, we probably get back by like 3 a.m. It's about 50 of them motherfuckers outside the room.
Hey,
you know, they sitting at the room, like just sitting outside, just huddled up like a little gang. And then, like, you know, one of the Australian cats got out. You know, he in the cast and all that. He got a little cast on his leg. He want to get out and take pictures of the motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers looked at him like they was in a bum rush. They turned around and they didn't even run. Hey, them motherfuckers hopped off. They hopped off. And the way they hopped off so fast. I said, yeah, you fuck with one of them motherfuckers if you want to. I don't need no picture. I ain't get none of that. Them motherfuckers stand straight up on their tail and kick you straight in the chest. And you get fucked off. On the real. I said, you know it already. They put motherfuckers in headlocks. Them motherfuckers cockstrong.
Yeah, they got hand skills too. Like, they really would square off with you. Like, oh, word, I'm about to get this dude a fade real quick.
On the real, they're not gonna play with you, and I'm not gonna play with them. I'm cool. I'm going the other way. Shit, you get too close. I couldn't live around that shit, man. I'd be popping kangaroos every day.
Oh man,
I'm scared of them motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't scared of shit in the world. But you won't catch me in front of that bitch.
Saying, look, I'm from Compton Streets. I ain't scared of no nigga, but them kangaroos, they gay. Fuck them. I ain't petting none of them motherfuckers. It's your baby. I don't give a fuck. That motherfucker's a killer.
Plus, on top of that, you know them, because you know, I think the one that guy tried to rescue his dog from, he had that Mayweather hand speed too.
So you seen that, right? That shit was crazy, homie. Yo, the kangaroo really had homie dog in a headlock. Homie ran up on the kangaroo and punched him in the face. That shit didn't even phase the kangaroo. The kangaroo just posted up on him like, oh, word?
Yeah. I went out there, I said, man, y'all crazy. I said, y'all talking some other shit. I said, they over here talking about some wild. I said, man, this ain't wild, man. You know it's wild, man. Back home for us, it's crackheads, man. Y'all got some shit over here. Nigga, our wild is just crackheads. I ain't got none of that like that. Y'all motherfuckers just got some wild ass animals just running around and bats and shit. I'm cool. But that, you know, that shit fun though. I ain't gonna get me wrong. Australia fun as a motherfucker. I done been in certain little spots in Australia. That shit cool. And when I go back, it's going down. But boy, I'm not fucking with them kangaroos, Jack.
So you out there though at Watson? Where you at?
I'm in Compton.
Yeah. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? Like, how is it out there right now? I know it's still hot as hell.
It's hot as hell in all categories. Shit. Right about now, it's hot in all categories. It don't matter what you name. You name it, it's hot. Shit, I don't even need to say no more. It's hot. And it's hot. It's hot as a motherfucker, but it's raining right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't even talking about temperature. I'm talking about just in general. Shit going on. All type of crazy shit going on out here in these streets. Motherfuckers got to keep their head on the swivel, man. Stay out the way. This shit ain't shit out here in the streets. You feel me? So
everybody stay moved. Everybody on the move.
On the real, it's the holidays, man. We ain't trying to lose nobody right before the holidays, man. Brand new year coming up. You know, everybody got to come new, man. That's all it is. Get rid of all the bad habits and just come new, man. 2017.
So let me ask you something else. Like, y'all still be throwing like house parties out there? Because I know in the East Coast,
man,
like, we stopped throwing house parties. Like when it comes like New York and shit.
Nah.
Like we stopped throwing house parties. I want to know if y'all still throw that in the West Coast.
I don't even party. Fuck all that. I feel like ain't no celebrating if I ain't got no money. If I ain't making no money, what's the point of celebrating? But I ain't doing no house parties. Shit, you don't know what's going on in everybody's mind these days, man. People be on some other shit, so you know you can't call the next man move, cause shit, you just gotta keep your eyes open, man. That's why I don't even do house parties no more. That's all the way out for me. I don't even if it ain't no money involved, I don't want no parts of it. Everything else is out. But hey, that's my fun. Fuck fun. Ain't no house party. Ain't fun for me. I'm gonna keep it real with
that shit.
That shit is all the way out.
Fuck on that other shit. That's right. Let them know. It's all about that bread, goddammit.
On the real.
Holla at my nigga Eazy, B.
Fuck that Ciroc, nigga. Have that bread for me.
You know what I'm saying? Pay that man. Fuck out of here.
That's paid. That's paid performance right there. Important.
Feel me?
But people don't understand. Just like you was talking about with Australia, that overseas bread is where it's very overlooked.
Man, people don't know.
Appreciation of the music out there.
Listen, that's the whole. Man, I was just explaining this to my boy yesterday. He came, and I was telling him the whole situation because he was wondering the difference. Like, actually, that was kind of a silly question to me for him to ask. Like, you know, what's the difference between, you know, going to go do a show overseas and going like, man, what you don't understand is motherfuckers in the States like to try to get over on your ass. Not to say nobody overseas try to get over on you, but you know, it's more worth the while for the fucking goal. You know, a lot of motherfuckers in the States don't want to pay. You know, they want to lowball the motherfucker, want to be cheap. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't too many people appreciative to the shit that we do as far as in our craft. But you go overseas, they not gonna get too much of it. They're not gonna get too much of the, you know, the shit that most motherfuckers like us got to bring. So they really appreciate it. And then if you know from then on, they rocking with you from then on. They may have not known of you until you got there. You know what I'm saying? But when they see a nigga hit the stage, they really like fuck. You know, so they really go crazy for this shit. Let alone my father's shit, because they really know it front to back. Hey, it'll trip you out, but you know that's the shit they really into.
Yes,
you know,
man.
especially Japan. You know, Japan, they really like so high on West Coast, all West Coast shit, everything West Coast. To be honest, from the lowriders and all that shit, Dickies, Chucks, and all that shit. That's the type of shit they own in Japan. You know, so a lot of motherfuckers really trendy to the West Coast somehow. You know, a lot of people may say the West Coast ain't shit, this and this. Now you can't really go there, but you know, a lot of motherfuckers still hip to the West Coast.
Has there ever been a time where, you know, people like try to put you in your father's shadow, like they'll never try to, you know, put you as your own man?
Nah, man, I don't even get close to those people like that. To be honest, you know, I do me. You know, a lot of people already, you know, just the fact that, you know, I do what I do, as well as, you know, a couple of my sisters and brothers and shit. You know, a lot of people say, you know, we using his name to do, like, man, period point blank, you know, it ain't my fault that I'm his son, you know what I'm saying? But let alone, I'm not finna rep for him. You know, my pop's dead. There ain't no point of me doing what I'm doing and that not be known, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that I sound like him, a lot of people may feel like, just like you may said earlier, he may be trying to imitate him. Like, no, I don't got to imitate him. I was around this man long enough to know the whole program anyway, but other than that, I can't help the fact that I was his son, or that the fact that I sound like the motherfucker. It ain't my fault. You know, shit is genetics. Blame it on genetics, motherfucker. It is what it is.
Tell them what it is.
And that's what it is. They can't.
They be get a little too reckless at the mouth.
You know, we got every right to do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? Let alone even if we repping for him, that's what we supposed to do. You can't knock us.
Yeah. They wouldn't be right at the duty.
That shit do be happening at times where
you know
you try to do your own thing, and then people will never, they'll
never get
it. Yeah, exactly. They would always be like,
they'll never understand.
They're not only reason why you're doing that is because of, nepotism,
Yeah. But they're not in a position to say nothing. You feel me? You can't
exactly.
say that.
They're not certified.
You feel me? You can't help the fact that Michael Jordan's son got a ball in his hand. His pops is who his pops was. He may look up to his pops. You feel me? That's every kid's dream to really, especially if they're around their pops. Especially if they pops doing some shit, they gonna look up to him. You feel me? So you can't knock. You feel me? It ain't like pops alive and the nigga doing it. Pops gone, man. Can't nobody say nothing about that. Pops will forever live on. His music will stay playing. But other than that, it's like shit. He got seeds, and nigga not finna. I'm just let it be known, man. I was around most of the time. Like, not to say I was around his whole career, but shit, as a kid, I was there. I knew what was going on as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So how somebody gonna tell me, you know what I'm saying, I shouldn't do or I'm using his name? Like, I got every right to, motherfucker.
Damn,
that's a certified hater.
Ain't nobody tell me nothing. You feel me? If that's what that's how I'm rocking, that's how I'm rocking. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. Here, point blank.
And you know what you gotta tell. And in case in point, if those cats wanna just throw some slay like that, you just gotta hit them with the sound.
Shut the fuck up.
Straight like that.
Exactly. Right on the money.
Oh man. On that note, you listening to Off the Cuff Radio, man. The Guillotine was in the building with Eazy 3. You know what I'm saying? I said it right? I said it right? That's it?
Hey, it's all the same to me.
All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? We're in the building.
It's all the same.
All right, we're in the building with the homie, man. Like, call in 619-924-0703. You got any questions? You know what I'm saying? Chime in with us with anything. Tell us about your Christmas. Hopefully you ain't get robbed before Christmas. Talk to us. Holla.
What are the odds?
One of you dudes out there doing your last minute shopping on some Arnold Schwarzenegger Jingle All the Way shit. I pray for y'all right now. Y'all niggas got my prayer right now. Yes, indeed. But so going back to what I wanted to ask you. So what is your thoughts on like the current West Coast scene? Do you see like it's coming to life? Because I could tell back then there was a lot of blackballing involved because they didn't want to revisit that atmosphere of the West Coast really blowing up like it did.
I mean, I don't. I look at it like it was more. Not to say that it don't go on other coasts, but it was just more. Not to say issues, but shit, we got hotheads over here on the West Coast. To where majority of the motherfuckers on the West Coast kind of got to do their thing independently because a lot of, a lot of labels would probably be scared to fuck with them. It's like they taking a gamble. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't know. Some people fell off. I mean, you may catch a couple people here and there trying to down the West Coast, because it's just a whole nother wave going on elsewhere, especially nowadays. You got a whole nother sound, not to knock everybody, but a lot of people sound the same. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that they don't make good music, but you catch a lot of people sounding the same. You know, like they just going with whatever hot. You know, a different sound, but you know.
I'll say it for you. I'll say it for you. Shit is wiggity, wiggity, wiggity whack. But go ahead.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. But you know, sad to say, that's just our opinion. You know, that may be just your opinion, and there's a lot of other motherfuckers who fuck with it. So it's like, in a way, we really can't knock them. If they making money, getting their money, how they getting it, we can't even knock it. You know, because how I look at it, like I say, you feel me? I don't give a fuck if I go to a show and the motherfucker got 15 motherfuckers in there. As long as I'm paid, I'm going to perform like that motherfucker got 15,000 motherfuckers in there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it just is what it is. I roll with the punches. So, you know, like, shit's changed. Shit's changed it, but, you know, that's why I say I got multiple sounds anyway, because I listen to, you know, a whole wide variety of people, like I said earlier. You know, so it's not hard for me to get, you know, just catch a nice beat that I can rock with, whether it's the East Coast beat or down south. Like I said, it don't matter to me as long as it's hot. I'm going. I'm going shoot that story in this motherfucker, and it's gonna go how it is. You know, so. But you know, I mean, I don't really. You know, the West Coast is the West Coast, man. The West Coast will always be the West Coast, and we always gonna have, you know, a bunch of hot artists coming out. You know, we always gonna have our OGs until the day they go. So. You know, it ain't go. You can't never say it died down. You know, and it may have just because of the fact that, you know, other sections may start booming. You know, the East Coast may be on a nice run. You know what I'm saying? And then the South always had their little runs. And then it may be, you know, motherfuckers. Like I say, motherfuckers over here end up going to jail. Some motherfuckers end up getting popped, shot, and dead. And you know, now we don't have that motherfucker no more as far as music. So. It's just a lot of motherfuckers find their way away from doing it. They still rep where they from, but shit, motherfuckers just be on the move, man. I see a lot of motherfuckers going and doing shit overseas. Like they really like fuck it. You know, they know where it's at. They gonna go and do shows overseas for probably like 2 to 3 months because they know they finna eat.
And their music will get more appreciated. You know, like
you know what I'm saying?
There's not as much payola. It's not as much payola that goes on like in the United States, you know. Like there's some under the table money that's going on over you know across seas, but it's not as you know as corporate it's not as corporate as how it is in the States, you know. That's why a lot of people just go out there and they fuck around and turn into stars cross seas.
Real fast though, like real fast. Like I promise you, like I didn't have good shows in the States, but, man, when I went overseas, man, I'm like, shit. In the crowd, man, you don't get it. Like, that's why I tell everybody all the time, man, you better get that passport and stop bullshit. And you better take a trip with me when I go, because you go fuck around and I want to come back home.
You be like, America,
unless you got kids and shit and get homesick.
You fuck with them Australian bitches, right?
Boy,
Aussie bitches. I go to Aussie bitches. I know he was on one. I know, nigga. Yeah.
Check this out, man.
I know.
Hey, I ain't even got to say nothing.
He ain't gonna say no more.
You just
I already know.
You just want a nosy motherfucker, ain't you? Wow.
Hey, that's why we're interviewing you. We have the right to be nosy. We're interviewing you.
I get it. But I tell you,
we just need hints so we know in case we may need to go out there and get that passport. We need to know what to expect.
I'm trying to tell you.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't want to step off the airplane and get punched by kangaroos.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen. You better not get close
waiting for you at the airport.
I'm gonna see your ass on World Star Hip Hop or something getting mangled by a kangaroo. I'm gonna be like, didn't I tell his ass? He don't listen.
Be like, hey,
sleeping in hotel rooms and all that shit.
That'd be a good publicity stunt, though. I would probably wear the off the cuff radio shirt to get into a fair one with a kangaroo. Make that thing go through quick.
Hey, you better be ready.
You willing to square off? You gonna square off with the kangaroo? King?
He gonna take flight on you first. He ain't even gonna hit you with his hands. I told you what he gonna do. He gonna stand right on that tail, and that motherfucker gonna stand up to be about like 11 feet tall. Then he just gonna kick your ass straight in the whole torso, and you gonna fly backwards about 19
Matrix
feet.
style.
On the real, you're gonna be like, whoo! That's gonna be the last thing you see for the rest of the day. Put it that way. Hey, like I said, you won't catch me 20 feet within them motherfuckers.
Yeah, you gotta, King, you gotta take the hit, King. Come on, King. You gotta take the hit, B. If you take that hit, we go viral off of that, B.
Yeah, right.
You gotta wear off-the-cuff radio.
Hey, check this out.
You gotta wear the off-the-cuff radio hat, the guillotine shirt, and just get kicked by the kangaroo. We go viral off of that.
Hey, your soul might go viral, nigga. So ass will be one nigga remembered. Hey, you remember that one nigga who got kicked in the chest by the kangaroo? You know the nigga that the kangaroo killed? Oh, yeah, he went viral, though. Hey, the motherfucker had about 1 billion plays, but shit. That nigga gone. Who's collecting that?
Nigga said that nigga chest looks like a horseshoe.
That motherfucker gonna kick right through your chest. I don't give a fuck how big you is, man. Don't you know? If we kick the shit out of somebody, we'll knock somebody out. That's the strongest part of a motherfucker body. You think a kangaroo ain't gonna kill you? Shit. Hey, I ain't even gonna be the nigga videotaping. I'm gonna be so sickened by it, boy. I'm cool.
It's gonna be me. I'm gonna videotape it, yo, King. I'm gonna videotape everything. We're gonna get our passports ready. You gotta take that bump. You gotta take that bump for the team, man. You gotta take the bump for the team.
Videotaping that shit. While that motherfucker, as soon as he kick you in the chest and he hear that impact, he gonna drop everything he holding. Everything. He gonna be on the first street possible.
I have one of Bernard Hopkins' cutmen for you. Don't worry. One of the cutmen from Bernard Hopkins.
You better stay in the ring, man.
Oh man. Hold on, we have a 757 caller right quick. Let me see who this is. Y'all got me in tears right now.
For the guillotine.
757,
what's going on, man? What's going on, man? It's T-Vax of VA to the guillotine, Villa King Eric, and the Baby Eazy, the legend of the legend. What's going on, y'all?
Yo, what's goody, B?
I was dying as hell. Y'all talking about marsupials mashing on niggas and whatnot.
I'm telling you, like, Eazy over here telling us that he had kangaroos waiting for him outside of the hotel room and all that. Like,
oh Lord. They was trying to get
got their own gang.
They was trying to get at me about some tickets and shit. I was like, shit, man, I don't think y'all can get in, man. We at capacity. If two of you motherfuckers can't get in here, we gonna be at capacity.
Look, the dude has another career as a stand-up comedian. Because I was listening, I'm like, yo, y'all niggas, man. Look,
you know, I talk a little shit here and there.
And that should be real fast, because these dudes, these kangaroos is hostile, B.
They will not play no games with you. I bullshit you not.
Yeah,
you know, and it kind of killed me to see a motherfucker walking up to it on crutches and a cast on his leg. I'm like, boy, they gonna fuck you off.
Man.
You know, and I'm sitting in the tour bus like, ooh, my phone dead. Ooh, I'm gonna get your ass. Your ass is mine if I have my shit charged. Boy, y'all would have you on this motherfucker. Them motherfuckers disappeared in the dark. I promise you, it was about like more than 50 of them motherfuckers, man, because it was like a field right behind the hotel room, like a big ass field. You just hear them creeping in the night, like, oh man, them motherfuckers coming out the window. I promise you, man, I let you motherfuckers come out. I ain't sleep. I'm not fucking with these motherfuckers. I'm on alert.
You're damn right. I would have called a heart attack. Like a water bug is in my room.
It's like a field. It's just like a field, man, of dirt and whatever grass was left. Like it was just 1,000 of them. I'm not fucking around. DJ yelling, everybody want to go out, walk into the field and get pictures. I said, all right. When they hang you motherfuckers by the upside down and take your phones and cameras and all that shit, that's on y'all. But I ain't giving them niggas no chance fucking with me. I'm cool. I said, nigga, I'm worried about pit bulls and shit. I look like playing with kangaroos.